All right, Louie, in this second video, once again, we're going to look at some more improvements that you've made as a pitcher, but we're just going to look at it from a different angle. And so as you can see here, we have Greg Maddux from a side angle, and we have you from the same side angle. And this is your clip back from March 20th, 2013. And again, just like the last video, we're going to start and look at your flaws that you had versus Greg Maddux. And we're going to begin at this foot strike position. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play your old clip next to Greg Maddux in full sequence so you can just get a good idea of what you were doing before. All right, now that once you've seen that, let's go ahead and take both of you guys to your foot strike position, your equal and opposites. And let's take a look at Greg Maddux's feet. You'll see here his feet are traveling in a straight line towards home plate, which is exactly what we want to do as a pitcher. We want everything working towards the catcher and our target. In contrast, on the right-hand side, you can see your front foot kind of goes away from your back foot, so you're not quite working everything towards your target. Next thing, let's take a look at the glove of Greg Maddux. You see the glove is right here, nice and firm, out over his front knee, equal to his back elbow. In contrast with you, your glove is starting to go down and away from your body, okay? And you can also tell that it's not quite equal with your back elbow, so you're off balance here. We'll next look at the head. Notice here with Greg Maddux how his head is right over his belly button, and you can see his eyes are looking directly at his target, so he's in a nice balanced position. In contrast with you, your head's a little bit behind your belly button, and you can see that your eyes are kind of going up towards the sky. So definitely off balance in the past. Let's go ahead and take you to your release point before. And let's take Greg Maddux to his release point. So we'll see here with Greg Maddux. Here's where he's releasing. Here's with you where you're releasing. And you can see, number one, how Greg Maddux's glove is fixed and firm over his front knee, close to his chest. Whereas with you, you can see your glove is weak and loose and wobbly below your knee and very far away from your chest. Okay? So that's a big problem there. But the good news is you've made a ton of improvements. So let's go ahead and pull up the new clip and show you how much progress you've made. So here's you in May. We're going to go ahead, take a second to sync you guys up so that you can see you and Greg Maddux side by side. And I want you to notice the similarities and the differences. Oh, got to slide him over so you can see him actually. There we go. All right, now with that in mind, let's take a look at your foot strike position where your elbows are equal and opposite. And man, oh man, what an improvement. Take a look at here at the glove, out over the knee, equal with your back elbow. You'll see the same thing here with Greg Maddux. Glove out over the knee, equal with the back elbow. Take a look at your head. Phenomenal improvement. Head is right over your belly button, just like Greg Maddux. And your eyes are working towards your target. I mean, that is just such significant progress. You got to be really excited about that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, now that you've seen how much more balanced you are as a pitcher in this position, we're going to go ahead and take you to your release point. Track you forward right there. Here's your release. And we'll do the same thing with Greg Maddux. We'll track him forward all the way to release. And what you're going to find here is your glove is in a great position because it's close to your chest. And Greg Maddux does the same thing. Now you can see Greg Maddux gets a little bit more extended and bends his back a little bit more and gets out over his knee a little bit better than you do. But you're going to get there with that. The nice thing is that you were focusing on this glove and you've definitely made a huge improvement with that. So what we can do next, just to close this video out, is we can go ahead and pull up your old clip, your after, and your before, side by side, so you can recognize how far you've come as a pitcher. All right, there's you on the left. That's the before. And here's you on the right, the after. Notice the foot strike position here. Glove. And the new one. Glove and the old one. Eyes in the new one. Head over belly button in a good balanced position. In the old one, head's behind belly button and the eyes are going up, and you can just see there's not much balance there. And the even better thing is if we go ahead and eliminate these lines, let's watch here how you keep that glove close and firm to your chest as you get to your release. And let's watch here as your glove sways away from your body as you go to release. And that's just a huge difference. And so now what we see is you can see that you're doing a lot more what Greg Maddux is doing. Your chest is stacked over your knee. Your glove is stacked over your knee, close to your chest. Whereas before, your chest wasn't quite over your knee yet, and your glove was below your knee and not quite close to your chest. So what a significant difference. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, you got to be very proud of this progress. But don't be satisfied. In the next video, we're going to talk about ways that you can get even better, and we're going to talk about ways that you can build so that you continue to improve and become the best pitcher that you can possibly be.